Mexican or Puerto Rican.
And why are you wearing a Mexican sombrero?
Because I have Mexican in my family.
But,
I represent my family.
oh, okay. Do how come you don't have a mustache and all that and like the big old mustache like the Mexicans be having, the Mexican guys? So
I'm not a wetback.
that's racist, man. For my project, or whatever you want to call it, I picked Mexico because I am Mexican and I feel like I haven't learned as much about my culture as I should know. So what I'm going to be doing is comparing how my culture is here in Milwaukee, compared to the culture in Mexico. Like ceremonies that are celebrated in both countries, but how they are different. What is still traditional about like the quinceañera is the dressing. How the girl is, well, the whole point of a quinceañera is because she's stepping into adulthood, just like a sweet 16, sweet 15. So the way that the quinceañera usually dresses is in white, and the dress is usually like princessy looking, kind of weird or whatever. And the way that the ceremony starts, or is supposed to be, is it's supposed to start off with a mass for the girl that's turning 15. It's like a blessing for her stepping into adulthood. The only thing different about that would be like the way that how it is celebrated after the mass. I guess the only thing that would be different would be what happens after the mass, like the way the parties are. In Mexico, it's usually outdoors, of course, because it's Mexico. It's outside or whatever. And the type of music that they use. It's usually not a DJ in Mexico unless it's like the richer, more modern quinceañeras. But traditionally, it's a mariachi band, ranchera band, whatever. Here, what the quinceañeras I've been to here in Milwaukee are DJs. DJs are playing, like, they play all kinds of music, and, well, there's like, but that's alright, that's one ceremony, a big one that would stand out in Mexico. For religion, for Mexico, 90% is Catholic. Though Indians and natives from Mexico, cultures like that still exist. There's actually 62 languages that are not Spanish, that are native, that still are alive, and still for like courtship and marriage, only in one place, and that's Oaxaca. That's a state in Mexico. For marriage, usually they're the fathers or the family sell their daughter to a man so they can get married. If she's a virgin, she's more expensive. If she's not a virgin, she's not that expensive. But in other parts of Mexico, people marry because of love or date because of love. But that's really the only state that I know of that sells daughters or whatever. For like once a marriage is complete or whatever, the man or whatever, the husband, he's the one that's in charge of the money, of keeping food on the table or whatever. Jobs, like typical jobs would be taking care of land, because there's a lot of land that's owned in Mexico, a lot of open space. So other jobs would be like, not sure, a lot of it has to do with outdoors though, I'll tell you that, but of course there's indoors too. For the woman, she stays home. She's a stay-at-home lady or whatever. Wife, yeah. Housewife, that's what she is. So yeah, you don't really see women working in big places in Mexico. It's usually, if you do see her working, it's probably outside, but like outside in a small store, small market, or she can either stay home and make clothing for people. There's a lot of that, a lot of women that make clothing for people, dresses, special occasions, stuff like that. Now for the family, Mexicans Mexicans like big families. Here in Milwaukee, I don't see that much big of a family for Mexicans, though there is a few that have like at least 5 kids or whatever. Like, people can have 5 brothers and sisters, but that's nothing compared to a family in Mexico. Both my parents grew up with at least 12 brothers and sisters, and from there everybody had kids, which made the family like big. You don't see a lot of that here in Milwaukee. I'm guessing because, well, it's not a Mexican country, so not your whole family's not going to be here. So I guess that's the one thing that won't make your family as big or make it seem as big as it really is. But usually in Mexico, if you live in different states, in different parts of the country, you still keep close touch. From what I see here in Milwaukee, a lot of Mexicans that have family in different areas of the country here in America, they don't visit a lot, not at all, unless it's a very close state. But most of the places that I hear from, like people that live here in Milwaukee, have family either in Chicago or California or Texas, but that's all I hear about. Rarely different states, but I don't see a lot of keeping in touch patterns or whatever. For Mexicans, you can live 3 hours, 5 hours away from your family or whatever. They visit like every single weekend, from what I know of. It's very usual for families to keep close touch, and it's pretty surprising because the families are pretty large. For concept of time, here in America, I guess it's kind of stereotyped that Mexicans work a lot or whatever, and that they get the cheap jobs because people would hire them before anybody because they don't expect a big pay or whatever. But it's like, it's not that, it's like that, just that if you go to Mexico, you see a lot of people working early in the morning. They're hard workers, I guess you can say. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but that's how it is. For here in Milwaukee, it's not the same jobs, not at all. There's not that much agriculture, I guess you can say. I know there is a lot in Mexico, but here you would usually see people working at small companies, small restaurants, stores, stuff like that, small stuff, not the big stuff the rest of the Americans have.
Hater.
Yeah. So that's my comparison for Mexicans in Mexico and Mexicans here in Milwaukee, like me.
Whopper no onions!
Can I ask the question first? Okay,
Sí, señorita.
how is it to be Mexican? On the inside, looking at...
It is wonderful, see, yes, it is wonderful. I love it. Mexicans, I love you. Viva la raza forever. See.
Do people ever mention how you look Caucasian instead of Mexican?
Yes, all the time. Yes.
Haters?
Yes, for reals. Yes, it's sad. Because I just want to be one of the border jumpers just like you guys. And I am. And I love you guys. Because I am you. I'm not white. No matter what, I made bad success. Sí, señor. Power to the people.
No accent when you said that. Oh, she's a fake.
No,
She's
I
fake.
said power to the people. Yes, I did. Fuck you.
This is for my project.
I said fuck. Fuck. It's in my language.
Say it again.
I am normal. Viva la raza.
It's my turn. It's my time to shine.